Excellent. Hi everyone, my name is Steve Flanders, and I'm a Senior Solutions Architect on the vCenter Log Insight product team at VMware. And I'm here today to talk to you about content packs in vCenter Log Insight. Before I do, what is vCenter Log Insight? Well, vCenter Log Insight is a cloud management tool that allows you to handle your unstructured data in your data center. It complements other cloud management tools that handle your structured data, such as vCenter Operations Manager. Now, the problem statement that vCenter Log Insight is trying to solve is that you have a lot of different components in your environments today. You have your VMware products that generate log messages, and then you have your infrastructure components, things like compute, network, and storage. And each of those devices generates log messages as well. On top, you have your virtual machines, and they have both an operating system and one or more apps. And both the OS and the applications generate log messages as well. The complete picture, you're looking at millions upon billions upon trillions of log messages each and every day. And when you're trying to troubleshoot or perform root cause analysis within your environment, it's nice to be able to see across your infrastructure, to see commonalities and patterns, to do correlation and analysis. And Log Insight excels at this. So what is a content pack? A content pack is a way of getting structured information in an easy to digestible manner from your events that are coming into the system. You can think of them as modules or plugins into vCenter Log Insight. Now, by default, Log Insight ships with the vSphere content pack, giving you knowledge about both ESX and vCenter Server. And during an announcement last week by VMware, several partner content packs were announced as well, both on the infrastructure side for companies such as EMC and NetApp, and for applications such as HITrust and Puppet Labs. And you can expect to see many more content packs in the future. The benefit is that as I start aggregating all the information in my data center or across my data centers, and I want to start searching over them and find patterns or potential problems, it's easier if I know what to look for. There's a lot of noise. How do you get through all of it? Content packs are there to help you. With that, let me walk you a little bit through vCenter Log Insight. There are two main pages, the Dashboards page and Interactive Analytics. Let me start with Interactive Analytics. Interactive Analytics are where administrators and engineers will spend a good portion of their time. It has the events that are coming into the system, as well as a nice visual representation of your data, and then the ability to search or query over those events to figure out what's going on. You have the ability of changing that visual representation of your data to suit your needs. Log Insight supports complete or full-text keyword queries, as well as constraints. You can think of constraints like database constraints, a way of further refining the results that you return as part of a constructed query. Now, something that Log Insight makes very easy for you is the ability to add structure to these unstructured events in your data center. We call these extracted fields. Basically, for any portion of a log event that's coming in, you can select an item in it and extract a field with one click from the Interactive Analytics page. This could be things like latency in your environment, some sort of numeric value, as well as key value pairs if they are available in your syslog message. Now, once you have this extracted field, you can use them as part of your actual query. You can further refine your results using constraints and fields. In addition, you can manipulate the visual representation of your data through the use of these fields. You can perform things like functions. On numeric values, you have things like average, maximum, and sum. In addition, you can do grouping, so you can see your data represented through stacked bar or line charts, depending on the options that you select. And once you've actually constructed a query that you care about, you can add it to a dashboard. It's a way of saving that state so you can return to it. This is great to save time. You don't have to reconstruct the same query every single time. And in addition, other users don't need to know how to construct that query because it's built for them. This is great for things like regular expressions, which some users know how to use and others do not. So let's switch over to the Dashboards page, the visual representation of data. Again, that is where administrators and engineers will spend time so they can quickly observe and potentially see anomalies in the data that's coming in, but it's also great for things like monitoring teams, operations teams, and executives and managers who want to see the nice charts to tell you what's going on and if there's any potential problems in your environment. From these charts, you can actually drill right back into the Interactive Analytics page and see the events perform your troubleshooting, and get your root cause analysis. All key items for running a service or a product today. In addition to these queries and these dashboards, we also have the notion of alerts. For any constructed query, you can be notified when it triggers via an alert. Alerts are powerful for other devices in your environment that may not be aware of a potential issue, but you can tell from the actual events that are coming in from your products and applications today. Anything that you can save from the interactive analytics or dashboards page can become part of a content pack. It's basically saved information with knowledge about your events. Now, this information would be saved on the dashboards page primarily, and there are two different types of dashboards. There are custom dashboards, which are user-specific. My dashboards would be a private user, the user currently logged into this login site instance, and shared would be for any users on this particular login site instance. In addition, there are content pack dashboards. These are similar, except that they are immutable or read-only, meaning once they've been imported, they cannot be changed. So once you've gone ahead and saved all the information that you care about for a particular product, application, or environment, you can export that information. And you can export it so that you can share it across common login site instances in your infrastructure, or so that you can share it on the broader community on something like Solution Exchange, so other users can take advantage of this as well. To do that, you would go to the Content Packs page on the menu dropdown and the top of the navigation bar. From the Content Packs page, you can select the content modules that are available, either My Content, Shared Content, or one or more content packs. In there, you'll see all the information that's saved in that particular mod. These are things such as queries, alerts, extracted fields, and dashboards, as well as the state of them as well. However you've named them, where they're located, how you've stacked them, all that information is contained in the content pack for you. Once you're happy with your content pack, you can export it with one click of a button, and you get a VLCP file. That's all you need. With that VLCP file, you can import it into any other login site instance and start taking advantage of everything that's pre-contained in that content pack. Now, with that, I'd like to tell you about at least one very important best practice when constructing a content pack, and that would be annotations, or a way of adding information. Anything that you can save in Login Site from either the interactive analytics or dashboards page can be annotated. This can contain information such as why you saved the information, what's a good value versus a bad value, and where you can get additional information to help you with your troubleshooting and root cause analysis. This could be text, or it could be a link to things such as knowledge base articles, product documentation, or even third-party sites. This information is extremely helpful to people that are actually using login site instances trying to do analysis, troubleshooting, and root cause analysis. So you'll notice in the vSphere content pack, which is shipped by default in the login site, that every single thing that is saved in there, all of the widgets, all of the pre-canned queries, all contain annotations. Most of them contain links to knowledge base articles that I'm sure you've seen before, and ways in which you can actually troubleshoot, figure out if that event is relevant or not, and what you need to do to go ahead and solve the problem. So as you can see, content packs are a powerful way of making it find that needle in the haystack. Once you've gone ahead and aggregated all of your events into Login Site, if you look at the prompt, you may not know where to begin. Content packs give you a place to begin and a way to get deep into your events. They're constructed by people that are experts in the field. The vSphere content pack was made by VMware support as well as the vSphere engineering team. All the partner content packs were developed by the partners that actually know and understand these events and know what to look for in order to troubleshoot and solve problems within an environment. So I would encourage you to go ahead and download Login Site from VMware.com. There's a free 60-day trial, and for those of you at VMworld, if you haven't heard the news, you can go ahead and follow VM Login Site on Twitter and get 5 free licenses, which is a great deal. Now, if you're interested in the content packs, take a look at Solution Exchange. From there, you can get more information and get access to these content packs depending on what you're looking for within your environment. Thank you.